I go to work when my
Mm.
chakras align. It gives very Lauryn Hill over here. So sometimes I'll be just laying there for an extra hour, just dip, 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 dip. I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe. Hello, friends. We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kendrin.
Hey, it's Deja.
And we're back. If you've never been here before, welcome. We do a cross section of pop culture in real life. And yeah, if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe to our channel.
Please
I
do.
have the topic for this week. Um, so I subscribed to this newsletter called Q. It's by Lisa Nicole Bell. She has a podcast called Behind the Brilliance. It's a little heavy, a little heady. But I will leave the link down below. I find that her emails are much more digestible, and they all offer really good tips in case you're interested. So this one is the goal setting secret that nobody talks about, and basically the goal setting secret that no one talks about is trade-offs. What are you going to trade off to get where you're going? I think a lot of times we set goals and we always think about things we can add to our list, but what can you remove? And this is something that I'm thinking about just in general because like I still have 150 ideas and it's like something's got to get simplified. Like something has to get simplified. I do have something I want to add to help simplify, but like in the meantime, like how can I simplify or what am I going to trade off to get to where I'm going? So, what do you have? What are your thoughts?
Think when you're speaking about this, the thing that comes to mind immediately for me is like the trade-off is like I'm going to use my voice more. So I don't remember what conversation it was now because we've been talking for a little while, but
Yeah.
I said that I've over the last couple of weeks, I've had a couple of people kind of tell me like the advice that you gave and like the way that you like put things to me was always so much more digestible than anybody else that ever spoke to me about things. And so I'm just like, I always have all these random thoughts about things, but I don't ever post it.
Yeah.
So my new thing is like the trade-off is like just whether it's a random thought or a thing that I'm doing, just post it. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really make a difference one way or the other. Like some people will get it, some people may not. The people that get it are the people who are supposed to, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, I think my trade-off is to just kind of like get out of my head. Like
Got it.
put the shit up
Yeah. My
and
trade
see what
off
happens.
is not going well. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Uh-oh.
But my trade off needs to be scrolling. I've got to get off of Beyonce's internet
Girl,
because I just be scrolling.
I do too.
And
That's why I
like,
be up all night. I ain't gonna lie to you.
and it does not help that, both of us have business on the internet
I
outside of
know. So
this
everything I do is
platform.
online.
Because it's like literally, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm checking Poshmark. Like, girl, why? What is the purpose of that at 3, 4 in the morning? There is no purpose. You have it automated. The damn thing is sending the offers. If you got a sale, it's in your email and you get it in the morning. You're not getting ready to get up to go ship that. Why are you worried about that at 3 in the
Yeah.
morning?
Yes.
Um, and just like when I wake up in the morning, a lot of times, especially if I have to go into work, which is maybe a counter intuitive, but if I have to go into work because I go to work when my
Mm.
chakras align. It gives very Lauryn Hill over here. So sometimes I'll be just laying there for an extra hour, just dip, 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 scrolling. And it's like, girl, you have got to do something better than that. So I share with Deja, I'm doing morning pages now. So that's forcing me to kind of like get up and get to it. I'm trying to do a bit of some sort of physical exercise. A lot of times, especially if I'm going to work that day, I'll get up and like try to jump rope or whatever. And I go into that a little bit more in I think our next conversation. But like, girl, do something other than scrolling because other people's business is not worth all of this in the morning. Like,
Child, I'm trying to tell you, I just need to
find something
like
productive to do.
My scrolling is to the point where I don't even be watching nothing no more. I just be listening and then scrolling, and then like, oh shoot, I missed something. Then I got to rewind it back so I can find out what all was said.
And
This is crazy. It feels like not. It feels like it is an addiction. I feel like like
100%.
technology and social media specifically is like an addiction, and they are putting this in like psychological journals at this
Yeah.
point. And I'm like, how do I like get off the thing? Because my issue that I'm trying to break now is like I made mention, I think in this one or the previous conversation, that I have books that I have ordered and I can't read them.
Yeah.
It's like my attention span is shot.
That's another thing. Pick up a book, read a book. Like, there's so many other things that are more productive uses of time than scrolling. Like,
Listen,
it's something more out there to do. And that's even with me, like setting time restrictions. And I usually I try to abide my time restrictions for the most part.
girl, I'll
But
be ignoring the shit out of that.
I set, I set like certain day. I mean, I've gotten better because I do set certain days that I'm like limited text. So Sundays, I don't do Instagram for sure at all. I do a little bit on Twitter depending, but like usually it's no Instagram on Sundays. And I'm really good about that. And I try to limit my social on Tuesday, Thursday. But still sometimes if I'm just not I'm having a day, I'm like, girl, ignore. Ignore
I'm
for the
saying.
day. Not even for 15 minutes. Ignore for the day. I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
up here.
Because I'm like it, like especially to the point of like when you're having a day, you just kind of it's a distraction and it gets you out of that
Distraction.
thing, and that's what
Yep.
I use it for. I'm not going to lie
Yep.
to you. Like I don't want to be spinning around something that's not even present of mine right now. Let
And
me just scroll.
I've found that it's gotten a lot more intense as I've needed more distractions based on things happening, traumatic things happening and, life, family, all of that stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
where's the phone? This is scroll, 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 scroll. Look, Poshmark. Oh, I'm really guilty of this too. I'm window shopping a lot on like the apps. So like real
Mm-hmm.
fashion file, the girls. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, girl, you're not getting ready to buy that. Why are you spending all
Hello.
day on this damn site? You're not buying it. Stop.
I'm constantly making lists of things that I may never buy. Like,
You
girl,
just
what
favoriting
is the
stuff. It's
point?
just window shopping at this. Why are you scrolling? I've got to like I have to start putting the phone in another room, or if I'm at
Listen.
work, putting it in my bag or something because
Mm-hmm.
I'm uncomfortable. I have become uncomfortable with my own usage of the phone. Period.
Agreed. That's how I feel, but
So
I mean, I got to figure out something because
got
like
you.
all the stuff that I do as a freelancer and like my own stuff is everything is on the phone.
It's got to
Like
be
I
some
literally
boundaries though.
I feel like my so like the last couple of this last week like my eyes have been hurting. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, this is a problem. Like we can't because I do a lot of stuff for us and for myself and I can do a lot of it from my phone and I'm like, bro, this is your eyes hurt.
Oh, dude, when I went for my eye exam, my ophthalmologist was like, "Are you feeling you're starting to like pull back your phone and stuff to see a little better?" And I'm like, "Yeah, a little." She's like, "Yeah, readers." I was like, "Ma'am, absolutely not. I'm not there yet. Absolutely no, not doing it. Not doing it. I've already been wearing glasses and contacts since I was 5. Now you're telling me I have the contacts and I still need readers on top of that? No, I refuse that." But yet I'm still here scrolling on the phone. Like, and she
Girl.
actually said that with the pandemic and people spending more time on their phones and stuff, like this is becoming very common a lot earlier for people.
Mm-hmm.
And like
It's
she's seeing a
aging
lot of
us.
people coming in needing, readers and adjustment for, distance because we all have our phone like right here
Girl, it's
all day.
aging us. And I'm just like, bro,
It is
my
in
thing
your
is
eyes.
I try to we are on a tangent and we're gonna wrap this up, but I try my best to like I have the blue light
Yeah.
protection lenses. These are not it, but like I have 2 pairs or 3 pairs that are, and so I try to always keep them damn things on when I am
Yeah.
like on my phone. But the problem is, like I said, I have insomnia sometimes, so I'm up in the middle of the night just
Same.
scrolling on fucking TikTok. Usually it's what it is. I'm on TikTok and getting all these different like rabbit holes of information and like it's cool in the moment, but like when your eyes hurt, baby, that is
Not good. It's not good. So that's honestly, that
Mhm.
is, if I were to be able to get that in check, I feel like all of my productivity would go up.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
that is my trade-off that I'm going to work on this year is the phone.
Oh,
That's the only one. That's it.
I think I
So
might have to put my hat in the ring for that one too. Y'all drop down in the comments and let us know, what are you trading off to get to the things that it is that you want.
mhm,
Make sure that you subscribe to this newsletter if you are interested.
yes,
I don't know about the podcast because, like she said, it's a little heavy. Okay.
it gets heady.
Um, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for being with us on this conversation, and we will talk to you in the next one. Bye, friends.
Bye.